You're with the Late Lunch on Lmfm. Now, unless you've been away for a while, you'll know that the Solheim Cup is only a few weeks off at this stage. And to coincide with its staging in Killeen Castle, the Meath County Enterprise Board have launched an innovative business networking and retail programme aimed at capitalising on the opportunities presented by the event. To tell us more, I'm joined by Hugh Riley, CEO of the Enterprise Board, and Deborah Harper, the lady behind the Glass Slipper and Mrs Harper's Boutique in Navan. You're very welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Thanks
Gerry.
for joining me. And Deborah Harper of the Glass Slipper and Mrs Harper's Boutique. Just before we go on to talk about the nuts and bolts of this, why did you become involved in this? Why are you interested in it?
Well, I mean, I think this is a wonderful opportunity here for every woman in business, whether you're a small business or a large business, whether it's in fashion, health or beauty, to get involved. This is a, one-off thing, basically. There's 100,000 women coming to Meath, and everybody, every business in Navan has something to offer. We want to show these people coming all over Europe and the US that Meath is open for business. You know, we have amazing, fantastic boutiques all over Meath. We have wonderful women who has put so much work and effort into their business. And this is the time to shine. This is the time for us to show what we are made of and what we can actually bring to the town and bring to County Meath itself. We've also been given the opportunity from Hugh, who has done absolutely amazing work, and the Meath Enterprise Board. I congratulate them 100%. They've really opened doors for Meath, the businesses in Meath. They've put so much energy into courses that were held, over a 5-week course there not so long ago in May. They've trained us. They've developed websites on Thursday.com so that these people from all over the world can actually go on their iPhones, go on the internet. There's websites available there from all the businesses that got involved, and even if you haven't got involved, you can get in contact with the Meath Enterprise Board and get your business up there, get your website up there, because this is really a great opportunity for each business in Meath to do well.
Do you see new markets, new customers, new opportunities opening up for you, Deborah, as a result of this?
I do, yes, absolutely. I mean, at the end of the day, we have great technology now. You have the internet, you have websites, so you can communicate, and you can build up a networking, social network from these women coming into your boutique, coming into the businesses in Meath. They've been there, maybe hopefully they'll buy something from you, but even at that, they'll go back, they can log on to your website and see what you have to offer from being in the boutique or being in your business in Meath.
Have you been online selling before this?
Yes. We basically have a website. It's www.theglassslipper.ie.
Is it a big part of your business?
It would be, yes. And Facebook is a huge part of our business as well. I mean, everybody is going online nowadays. We have 2 boutiques in Navan, but they're in the one building. You have the upstairs called the Glass Slipper, and then you have downstairs by a spiral staircase, which is Mrs Harper's Boutique, which is the clothing end of things. And, you can go on our website and see what we have to offer. But Hugh has given us the opportunity, and the Meath County Enterprise Board has given small businesses the chance to showcase what they have to offer by giving us the time, helping us develop the websites. They've done free websites for all the businesses as well, and
bringing you under this umbrella, as you said.
Absolutely.
So, Deborah, can I ask you a little bit about your business and how it came about? Because I was just reading about you, to quote, following her dream to meet the recession head on. Now, that's
Where did you get that information
that's a little
from?
bit of a contrast, a dream and recession, you know what I mean? Because you opened in the full blast of this downturn.
And extended in the full blast of a recession either, But, you have to take a risk in life, and you have to take a risk in a business as well. If you have faith in it and you have something there to give and you've got the passion of what you do, you take that risk, because if you don't, you regret it.
What were you at before this? Did you work for others? Was this your dream, to work for yourself?
To be honest with you, my first job ever, I was about 15, 16, was in retail. And I worked in retail for about 2-3 years. I travelled then quite a bit, and my main job then, before I opened up the fashion boutique, was I was a dental nurse for about 8-9 years. I worked in London, trained in London, and I came back then and I worked for Manus O'Donnell, one of the top orthodontists in Ireland. So I had a fantastic job, but sometimes I think, oh my God, I gave it all up. But I gave it up because I was willing to give it a chance. I knew I could do it. I mean, you know, every day you're battling in business. It's never going to be a smooth road. You're always going to come across obstacles, and you're always going to have your good days and your bad days. But if you can try and overcome it and just keep the faith, you know, believe in what you can do, and you know, as well as that, but when you have the passion, I love to see people coming in. I love dressing people. I get a buzz from that, you know.
It's easy to see that you are so enthusiastic for it, but seriously, when you look at where you are, you're in Navan and you're doing the shoes and the fashion and that as well, and I think you have with no disrespect, at the other end you can shop very thriftily, so to speak, and buy clothes, you know what I mean, at very cost effectively. At the high end you're up against the big houses and that, and there you are sort of sitting there in the middle. Do you look, you know what I'm trying to say there? Where do you fit in, or, you know, who are you aiming to get at customer wise?
Well, the thing about it is, it's not really about fitting in, and I know that's hard to understand. It's just about being you. And about believing in your own little boutique that's there, loving it every day you go in, and then, you know, there's somebody coming in the door and they want your assistance. They want your ideas, or how to dress them, or what they should be wearing, and it's about putting time into customers. You know, really time to show them what you have to offer in your boutique.
Who are your customers? What age? Is there any age group in particular?
Yeah, well, I mean, shouldn't be giving away my age. I mean, I'm going on 37 now. You're laughing. I know, don't look at.
I'd never ask a lady her age.
I know, don't look at. So my main age group that comes into the boutique would probably be from 30 to 70. To be honest.
And you cater for that, for everybody in that spectrum?
Yeah, that's it, you see. I mean, we have the shoes, the bags, the accessories upstairs, and then downstairs we have the clothing as well. So it's just about spending time with customers when they come in, because each customer, there's nobody any better than the next person who walks in that door. Whether they're only spending like 20 or 50 euro to 500 euro, everybody's treated the same.
Is that the secret of your success?
Well, probably. Yeah, I mean, I put my heart and soul into everybody that walks into the
so that everybody comes in, feels it's you and them, and that's it.
It is, and that's it, and I spend time with them, you know, and everybody's different. Everybody has a different style, and they've, but I mean, you've just got to accept that, and then just say, well, look, you know, this is what I think you should be wearing, or this is what will suit you, without being pushy. It's very, very important not to be pushy. That's one thing that I'm not. You know, because you can't be too pushy in a business like this. I won't sell to someone if it doesn't work for them. End of story. And if they have to leave the boutique and I have to wait for something new to come in that will suit them, well then, you know, that's the way it works.
What about the shoes? Is every woman an Imelda Marcus?
Well, I certainly am. Yes, I think there's a lot of women out there who love the fashion, they love their style. And then and getting back to the Thursday and the women coming from abroad, geez, American women and European women, they love their style. It's a perfect opportunity.
And that final quote of yours, if in doubt, wear red. What's that about?
If in doubt, wear red. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, the thing about it is, you know, red is a colour that basically will suit many people, and it's just something to put out there.
So that's the last
people can
chance saloon,
yes, exactly.
if it comes down to that.
You must have been looking on my website, Gerry, and looking over everything that I have on it before I came on the show, were you?
Well, I had to get a good idea what it was all about before you came in here. But look, you can see the passion that you bring to what you do and that as well. It's been a tough time.
Red is passion, by the way. That's where the idea came from.
2008 to today, you know, is it getting more difficult? You know, you started at the most difficult time. Has it deteriorated, or are you hopeful beyond this that it's going to turn, so to speak?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think every woman out there and everybody in business right now, they're cringing their teeth, because it's, you know, is it going to get better? You know, we can only have hope and faith and just hold fort right now at the moment. Put as much effort and time into your business as you can. I mean, I put all my energy into it. And, you know, if, you know, the recession does put an end to businesses, at least I've put every single bit of energy I've had. I've put all my heart, I've put all my hope into the business, and, you know, I'll walk away knowing that I've done it. I haven't done my best. I've given it my all, and I think that refers to everybody out there who's in business, because it's tough times right now, Gerry, for everybody, you know.
So here's Tara Days, something that comes along, and you
Absolutely,
say,
I'm going to grab that.
Here's another opportunity as well.
Yes.
So, Hugh, just again, I want to mention, is there anything else you want to throw in before you leave us because I want to give that contact detail again.
That's right. Well, I'd like to thank our sponsors, the AIB and Pust and Tara Mines. They have sponsored it, which allowed this development to happen. And it opens up. We have 100,000 people coming into the county. Every one of them has between 100 and 200 euros. And if we can get 20% of that into the businesses in Meath, that helps turn things around. To check taradays.com is the website. Our email to send any details to me is tarasday@mead.com.
So that's taradays@mead.com.
And just give me your location, the website and the bio, and I'll upload the data. The site has been updated at the moment to link it in with Google Maps, so people will be fit to search by town, product or service, these visitors that come in. The networking event is to allow women in business the opportunity to meet, not alone just sales, but the networking in particular will be 100 playing golf on the morning of the opening. That's where a lot of business is done as well. And there's opportunities for joint ventures. So we're going to link Meath women to women golfers in business from all over Europe and all over America. And the same, come along, if you're a woman in business, come along to the Knightsbrook later that night at about 7:30, and it's €37.50 is the cost to attend. And you have an opportunity to meet up to 200 executive women from all over Europe, all over America and Europe. There's opportunities to do business, not just in sales, but in joint ventures and opportunities in getting your product abroad.
And everybody is welcome as well.
You'll never get a better opportunity on a plate for you here, I have to say, and well done to all concerned for a very positive initiative, especially at these times. I want to say a big thank you to my guest this afternoon, to Hugh Riley, CEO of the Meath Enterprise Board, and Deborah Harper from the Glass Slipper and Mrs. Harper's Boutique. The best of luck to you and continued success with the business.
Thank you.